And I'm Hunter. This is the Family Showdown!
Greetings and salutations! Wow! Where's the music? Wow! Make it stop! Make it stop! There we go.
Very silly.
Denominator's going up. I don't know what you're talking about. We're innocent.
No, it's been 370 for a while.
It
Not for long!
never ends. It never ends.
Alright. Hello, everyone.
Good
How are
evening.
you?
Welcome. How's it going, peeps?
Welcome to the Family Showdown.
Hope you're here for some shenanigans, because we're full of them.
Lucky for you guys, it's April 2nd and not April 1st. Or this would be a whole different show.
Opportunity lost.
Alright, so, as always, we're going to start off our... What do we call this? The variety show? We're going to call it a variety show.
The variety.
With our resolution update. We don't have much of an update this time because we didn't play a lot of games. So, last time we played a bazillion games. Like 30-something games.
Mm-hmm.
This time we played 6. 6 games. So, if you saw, we are at 168 out of 370 games in our collection for 45.4% of our games played. 184 days have passed in the year since our resolution.
Okay.
Which is 50.4% of the year. So we're over halfway through the year. We're not over halfway through our games.
But how close are we?
We're 19 games behind.
That's not that bad. One more good weekend of 30 and we're good.
19 games behind. And we played very light games this time around for an average weight of 1.87.
You gotta do that sometimes. Silence.
One heavy game, one midweight game, and a bunch of light games.
So as David put it, our numbers are looking goodish.
Good. No, they were looking goodish last time. Now they're looking not so goodish.
They're looking meh-ish. Meh-ish.
All right, we're going to jump right in for our 6 games. As always, I rank them, and I go from worst to best. From worst to best, or from the least best to the most best.
We shall see.
All right. Starting off with number 6. We played 6 games. Obviously, the 6th one.
Say what?
New York Slice.
What?
Yes.
You.
So it's gonna be a whole kind of a lot of meh games. This is one of the meh games.
Wow.
I give it a 7, which is for me is a meh rating of meh. But she can talk about it a lot because she loves this game.
So it was fun this time because we got to play it with 6. I don't think we've ever played it with a full 6 before. We've played it with 4. We've played it with 2. Maybe some other combinations of odd numbers in there too, but it was really, I enjoyed this very much. It's much more, I don't want to say swingy, but it kind of is. It's harder to tell who's going to win at any given time depending on how things go, and I liked that a lot because it made it more difficult. Because with 2 players, you snag the right stuff, you can pretty much set the tone for the game. But with 6 players, And of course, it was fun introducing this game to new people because it's just so cutesy and I love the theme and it's like one of the most thematic games, period, and I love that. So I totally geek out on that, and it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, splitting the game, the pizza, into 6 parts.
It is tricky.
Instead of 2 parts.
So much more difficult.
Very difficult.
It's a lot of fun. So,
Alright, so yeah, there we go. New York Slice.
hi, people that are jumping on. Hello.
Alright, next. Citadels! So, you know, back in the day, back in the olden days, when did this game come out?
Olden times. Before electricity.
2007. So
That is before electricity.
it's like one of the first games I purchased when I got back into more gaming.
Nerd.
I really enjoyed this game. This was like one of my semi-favorite-ish type games.
An ish?
But now that we played it again, oh boy, is it long for what it is. This should be a half-hour game. This should be a half-hour game. But of course, we played with a lot of players, but it was like an hour and a half, probably. So in Citadel is you're basically, it's one of those where you're secretly picking a role, and then each role is very asymmetrically. They all do completely different things, and the goal is to build a bunch of buildings. But there's roles in this game that blow up your buildings, so it kind of just extends the game and extends the game and extends the game some more. So yeah.
Only if you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, Citadels. It's joined the meh crowd.
Oh my gosh!
Welcome to the meh crowd.
Okay, if you have a full player count, yes, it can take a while, but it's still stinking fun. Okay, especially if you're introducing people to it. I get what you say. Yeah, it's a little long for nowadays. It's not streamlined.
You could probably house rule it and do like 6 buildings instead of 8 or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, you could totally do that. You could totally do that.
How many buildings you supposed to make?
Well, the thing is though, you also got to have the
8.
The
9, 8, 6. You just build less buildings.
Yeah, you got to have enough to be able to make the multicolor bonus though. You can just do that.
Yeah,
set it for that, right?
Do 6.
There you go. Good job, Michael. Michael's
6,
screaming Citadels.
7, 5.
Dude.
8.
Dude, it was 8.
Yeah, so go to 6 instead of 8. Alright. So there you go. There's Citadels. I give it a meh. It's a meh. 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 It's a good game. It's just I think it's too long for what it is.
No.
I guess you play with like 5 or 6, like maybe 4 people or 5 people instead of 6 or 7.
It'd fly pretty quickly, I think. You're right.
Alright. Onward to number 4.
If you don't smack talk.
Another meh game, but we're getting a little higher in the meh area. That's Dixit.
Oh my.
Or as Rebecca says, Digsit. How do you say it?
Dixit?
Dixit?
Dixit or Dixit? Doesn't matter.
Dixit?
Whatever. Oh my gosh.
Dixit. So I like this game. This is a fun game. This is a great family game. Great kind of party-ish game. Basically, you just tell a little story or say a sentence or a word, and you put a card out, and everyone else puts out cards.
Tell us the story.
And it's kind of like apple to apples. You get points if people pick your card.
Yeah, but whoever was the artist was on crack because the art in here is trippy, weird. But yeah.
And we added in, so it normally plays up to 6, but we added like Luke Skywalker and who else did we add?
I think it's Han.
Han Solo.
Yeah, we used to play this with.
Oh, don't open this thing. What are you doing?
No! I want to show our players.
What are you doing?
I have Micro Machines, Star Wars Micro Machines. so Luke and Han.
We built it to go to 8 by adding cheesy cardboard things and stuff.
Hey, this is back before we were really into this. Nowadays we would I don't know why we haven't made these cooler,
so
but
we got Han.
So you can vote and still do your thing.
And Luke. Han's black, Luke's silver. This is really, really high quality material.
We knew how to trick up games all.
Anyway, Dixon, it's fun. It's a borderline. It's right on the verge of being an 8. I don't do partial numbers, so it's a 7, but almost an 8.
8.7.2.
What?
I don't know.
You put 2 points in there.
Sure, why not?
Is it an IP address?
Yes.
All right, Dixon. All right, number 3. This one used to be an 8, but I bumped it down to a 7. The Adventurers.
I know which game it was. I'm just trying
Temple of Chalk, I guess. Chalk? I don't know. Shock. Temple of Shock. I don't know. So
I need caffeine so badly.
This game, I had fond memories of this game, and I remember really enjoying it. But I completely forgot there's player elimination in this game. And
but it was Carl.
And it's not a very long. I mean, it's only a 45-minute game, and you can come back in. You get basically 2 characters, and if one dies, you can kind of show up later. But Carl, who don't be named. Wait, I just named him. Stayed in the first room too long and got squished.
That was funny.
So he basically set out the game for 20 minutes, probably.
He's still talking smack. He was in the game.
So, yeah, so this one's kind of got bumped down just a hair. It's a fun game. If you kind of go in with it thinking, I could die at a moment's notice, then it's okay.
I died too. No one cares about how long I was eliminated, I noticed. That's interesting.
You survived a little bit longer. You
survived
you walked out on the lava and died. You had no clue what was good. And
No. I had 2 clues. But I didn't have the 3rd clue. I had a clue.
There's 4 of them.
Okay. I didn't have all the clues. I kind of flew in there a little blind. I had a 50-50 shot.
So this is a fun game. I enjoyed it. It's got Indiana Jones basically theme without the Indiana Jones name.
It's Indiana Jones.
It's fun. You can get squished by boulders and smashed by walls and fall in lava and stuff like that.
Like me.
So it's thematic that you die in this game, but I think Carl
died twice. Yes, he did.
Yeah. So
everyone else survived and made it to the end.
He died almost immediately.
And then he made it all the way to the bitter end, and then the boulder squished him right before he ran out the door.
Then he died right at the very end.
Hilarious.
So,
but sad at the same time.
It's a fun little game, but yeah.
Sorry, Carl. Why aren't you online defending yourself? Just saying.
All right, onward to number 2. We're jumping way up the list. I mean, there's a big gap between this one and the next one because this is one of my favorites. But I have a bone to pick with this expansion.
Ah, yes.
So my number 2 is Pitch Car, which I rate this one a 9. But I give this suspension.
Suspension?
Suspension.
Suspenders?
Suspension bridge. I give this expansion a 7 because it made me angry. So I'm going to talk about this one at length. So Pitch Car, it's a flicky car racing game.
I need popcorn.
And this one has this expansion which we played has a little bridge. So you go up a little ramp and you go across a little bridge and then you go down a ramp.
Except they didn't tell you it was actually taking place in LA in the 90s.
But
during an earthquake.
The supports, if you look closely, if you look real closely, these look like some kind of like maybe wooden thing or something like holding this up here.
Lies. Deception.
So these supports for this
Hong Kong.
this bridge is blocks of styrofoam.
You hear the crickets? Crickets.
So that wouldn't be that big a deal, but they do not even give you enough of these to support the whole thing. So you'll go to flick your thing, and part of the bridge will just collapse because there's not enough of these to support.
You said LA,
the bridge. 90s. So, that's a problem. But I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get some 2x4s and cut out my own little wooden ones.
That'll teach them.
And I will solve this problem. But you shouldn't have to do that. That's why it gets a 7. But the bridge is fun.
Oh, especially since these aren't cheap. I just find that aggravating.
Oh yeah. This is crazy. Why couldn't they put little? Even, I don't know. They just needed more of them. There wasn't enough. Because if you look in this picture, I'll tell you what I mean. There's a support here. It's not drawn very well, but there's support going under where the 2 tiles connect.
Yeah.
But there's no support on the edge of the turn. So if you put any kind of weight at all on this corner...
And if you're playing with a lot of cars, that's going to happen too.
To flick or even just touch it, this whole thing's just going to fall. Just the gravity will flip it over and it will fall off. And I did that half a dozen times in one game because there just isn't enough. So I took supports from other places and put them on the corners, but then you end up with like connections that look like this, and when it doesn't work very well. But anyway, so I'm going to solve it by cutting my own and doing it. Why don't I give half points? And, I used to do halves. And only halves, not like 2.25 or point whatever.
I like 8.734.
But I'll give halves for a little while, and then I'll kind of forget that I was doing halves. And so I go back to doing whole numbers. And then the halves are just, there's like a handful of them, and they're like, they kind of stick out because there's like, I got like 57s and 68s and 4 7.5s.
Awkward.
So they get kind of boosted more than they should, maybe, because some of those 7s should probably be 7.5s, and some of those 8s maybe should be 7.5s. So those that land in the middle just kind of get boosted when they shouldn't, or they get knocked down when they shouldn't. I don't know if that makes sense. But if I was consistent, then it would be good. But I'm not consistent. But what I've considered doing, and I haven't got the nerve to do this yet.
Fractions.
Just go crazy with it. Because like
one,
Rahdo,
one,
if you follow Rahdo, he goes out to 3 decimal places. And why he does that is basically when he gets a new game. See, I'd have to rebuild my entire rankings to do this, but the way he does it is really cool, and I think it's a great idea. Is when he gets a new game, let's say he gets a Wingspan. That's a crazy hot $300 game right now. So
300?
let's say he gets Wingspan, he'll rank it among his list, and then wherever it falls, he could put an exact number to put it in between 2 games to put it. So his rankings, his rankings of games is his ranking of all his games. You just look at them and they're already in order. So you know what his top 100 games are because he ranks them.
Cool. That's kind of cool.
So what he just takes every new game, he just puts it wherever it would fall.
See, I would start out with that, and it sounds like a noble idea. And I'd end up with like 20 decimal places because I'd screw it up somehow. So
that's pretty cool. I mean, he'll rank a game 9.6, and if he likes the game slightly more than that, he'll make it a 9.61 or 9.601, so that he hasn't. Anyway, I think that's a cool idea.
That's cool. I like that.
Kind of spoils your top 100, but I don't know. I don't think he does a top 100 anyway. All right, so there you go. That's way too much about Pitch Car. So eventually, when I have in my free time, I'm gonna build some of those pillars to little wood, and I'll have a stack of cut up 2x4 pieces that'll.
Hunter the Tool Man.
Yes. And one thing I want to do is one of the supports goes right in the middle of the road. You can make that one more narrow, so that there's more space for the little discs to go by. Anyway, onward to my number 1 game out of the 6 we played, by far, Sidereal Confluence, trading and negotiation in the Elysian Quadrant.
Not in the Mediterranean.
So you played this one finally. What'd you think?
Okay, at first I was like, wow, there's a lot going on, but we all like agreed at the end. We're like, I want to play this again really soon, because about partway through the game, it clicks, and then you're like, wow, this is really cool. But my strategy's all jacked up because I didn't know what I was doing. So it's neat. I enjoy this a lot, and I think if we have a chance to play this regularly, I think this could become a really crazy game. And it's I really enjoy the fact that I'm torn because right now I'm frustrated by the fact that the unique aliens are so unique that you have to spend time actually studying them before you can play it. So I'm probably not going to switch to a different alien the next time I play until I get this one down. But at the same time, it's really cool that if we play this a lot, then you could trade and try a completely new tactic and have a completely new character and thing. And it's just, it's really an interesting game because you've got you're kind of like your own little mini game going on. You got to trade to get all this stuff. You want to build up your engine. But your idea of how you want to trade and get things is completely different than the tactics of someone, say, across the table from you. And, then, Megan was sitting next to me, and she had this alien group that did all these wild cubes. So she could use those to her advantage because she could trade and get some fairly outrageous things because sometimes I could just, I could not get something I really needed. So I'd have to trade her some things, But at the same time, I also produced a lot of things that went really well with, we always called it the bug alien or whatever Sandra was that...
The Kriznak's Knick-Knack Paddywhack?
Yeah.
Race, yeah.
Oh, it's the only one I could pronounce. That was the one. I forgot. It was like Stritzerizzers or something weird. I don't remember, but it was neat because then I had this great factory for churning out stuff, so I could trade with her really easily and get a lot of stuff from her, and then I'd use that to trade with Megan, and you kind of get this weird chain reaction thing going, but you have to snipe it because you were also producing the green cubes that Sandra wanted, so sometimes he'd sneak in and be like, hey, I'll trade with you, and I'm like, nuts. Now I have a ton of these stupid cubes, so I had to find a backup plan for something cool to do with those, so I wasn't just wasting my time trying to build up stuff to trade with her because of you sniper. And it was just hilarious. I really enjoyed that. And once I figured out what was going on, at first I was like, I'm going to be terrible at this game. But again, it clicked all of a sudden, and I really want to play it again. Because it's got a little... The trading at first, I'm like, how does this get frenzied? We're all really slow. We're like, yeah, I'll trade with you. That's cool, whatever. And then pretty soon I'm like, crap. Hunter's got those same cubes. He's gonna trade them! Just... And that's where it gets crazy, because you're like, no. don't talk to him. Trade with me, please. You know, and just it's pretty funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is fun. Yeah, it's one of those games where you get taught and you kind of go, I have no clue what's going on, and then a couple turns you're like, oh, that's how you play this game.
Really?
So this is, I call this pit in space. Basically, it's a cube pusher. You basically produce a bunch of cubes. You need to trade all those cubes to other people to get things to produce more cubes, which you trade to other people, and it's rounds and rounds of trading. But meanwhile, you're researching all this tech. You're getting more efficient. You're upgrading your technologies. And you're eventually going to, instead of creating cubes from cubes, you're going to create victory points from your cubes. So
at least that's the
theory.
Some people are better at it than others.
I really love this. I'm glad we finally got to the table. It's sat on the shelf of shame for
a
year and a half.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I love it.
There you go. There is our resolution update. That went quickly because we only did 6 games.
In space. I saw that Dan already put that in there for us.
All right. So we're going, since we have all this extra time, we're going to do our old standbys.
Say what?
We're going to do a double 5 on the spot. We're going to do board game related and non-board game related.
Okay.
So give us some ideas. We have a long delay, so
this will be exciting.
You get to stare at us staring at the screen.
They're throwing numbers out. I love you guys.
No, we're doing 5 on the spot first. You've been tricked. So I need a board game related top 5 and a non-board game related top 5.
I love that. You guys are awesome. TV movies.
TV movies. I don't know if I even know that many TV movies. We don't watch a lot of TV.
I suck. During the school year, I am. Of course, you wanted to. Dan was like, "I'm on this. I got numbers." TV movies.
I think we might just have to go TV shows we're currently watching. We even have that many?
I don't. I have like 2.
5 board game related tattoos.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get a tattoo. I don't like needles.
I might consider it.
I don't like needles.
I might consider it. No, we're crazy.
Like on your forehead?
Yes. I'm gonna tattoo like viticulture across my forehead.
Viticulture.
Events in history you would love to witness firsthand. Ooh.
Someone asked that on one of the Dice Tower things.
It was probably David. I like that one.
So doing pop culture first. I'm trying to think how to do the TV thing.
I like the historical.
Here we go. This is what we're gonna do for
historical TV movies.
Historical. I've watched maybe 2. Here's what we're gonna do.
Fail.
We're going to do all-time favorite TV series.
TV series?
Yes, because I don't know that many movies I've watched.
All time. Oh wait, now you know I'm gonna end.
Because we don't watch a lot of TV. We don't have cable.
Well, I used to watch a ton of TV.
So we're gonna do all-time favorite TV series.
Hey, do you have some like music or something?
I can't play music because we get busted.
Genericus, our theme songs, something, man.
Here, let's do this. You want music?
All time.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like a dance monkey dance.
What IT?
Let's see. We'll take a random. Here we go. We'll do this song right here.
I can't wait to see what this is. This is great. Okay, TV. Wait, this is hard. And ranking them. This is TV series?
Series, yes.
Oh, man. You would do this when I'm going to pull a blank. I watched a TV series.
Alright, got my 5.
Do you really? Good, man. I'm missing an oldie. An older. Ah, there we go. This is the most random.
All right, done.
Wow.
We'll do the board game one after. You haven't told the song's over.
I'm almost done. I'm just putting them in order.
Done?
I'm done. I got this.
Alright.
Oh, you guys have some good ones.
No, you can't cheat. You already picked your list.
Well, no, they wouldn't be my top ones, but those are some good ones.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, this is rough.
Here we go.
Oh, I know I've...
My number 5.
Be very loud.
My number 5. I've had a lot of caffeine.
I wish I have. I'm like, never mind.
My number 5 is The Blacklist.
I forgot about that one.
The Blacklist.
I only watched some of those with you, though. A couple of them. That was good.
I'm waiting for the new season to be done so I can watch it because I hate watching. I don't do the partials, watching as it goes. Don't do that. I'm spoiled. The Blacklist.
That's a good one. That's a good one. My number 5 is an oldie, way back machine, black and white, Dick Van Dyke Show. I used to watch that like all the time. Yes, it's hysterical.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah. So
my number 4. Survivor.
Oh, reality TV.
Love Survivor. Love Survivor.
No.
We're going to take a break. James said monster this late at night. Tell him about how I do monsters.
He can chug that and go to bed.
I can drink an entire monster in about 30 seconds and then go take a nap.
his heart exploded like 4 years ago, but the monster just keeps
it's mind over matter. Or was it my number 4? I did Survivor. Your turn.
Yes. My number 4 because it's just hilarious hijinks and awesomeness. The A-Team. Okay.
My number 3, Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. You were like, oh, man.
I watched that entire series, the whole thing,
like
in 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, you like binge watched the snot out of it.
And what's sad is I watched it all, and then I had to wait a week for the last season to end, and it was driving. I actually went online and kind of found them to watch them.
My God.
Anyway, Breaking Bad.
That's hilarious. Okay, that's your number 3. My number 3, The X-Files. Oh my goodness, I could not wait for that show to come on. When it first came out, I watched it every time. I loved that show to death. Greatness.
All right, my number 2, Battlestar Galactica, the more modern series, but an honorable mention to the original series. I liked it as well.
That's pretty smooth. My number 2, NCIS. I love NCIS. I'm way behind it right now.
And my number 1 is... My number 1 is...
Star Trek.
Star Trek, The Next Generation, but you probably could put Deep Space Nine. Yeah, Deep Space Nine would probably make my top 5 too, but I lumped it in with the other.
Well, I'm a dirty cheater too because I put Star Trek Original Series, Next Gen, DS9, and Discovery. So there you go.
There you go. There is our top 5.
Because I just put Star Trek. I figured I'd fill up a top 5 of Star Trek
TV
shows.
series. All right, did we get a board game one?
No, we haven't seen a.
All right, give us some board game lists.
No, George, I haven't seen it yet. Caitlin has seen it, my oldest, and she was very excited about it. So I do want to go see it at some point. I think that would be cool. He was asking about the Mary Poppins remake.
A lot of good TV series here.
I know they're putting.
I'm surprised you didn't put NCIS.
I did. Def 1. It was number 2. Knucklehead.
What was your number 2?
NCIS.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I must not have been
Tell we've been married a while, guys.
I just tuned you out at some point.
Yeah, nothing new.
All right, we need board games. The only board game we got is tattoos. If I was going to get a board game tattoo, I would get... I'm not going to do a top 5, but here's what I'd get. I'd get a green meeple, definitely.
Ooh,
and I would get a Blood Bowl at Orc Blitzer. Star Player Blood Bowl miniature.
That would be hilarious. On your arm? Like
yes.
Wow.
An Orc Blitzer. My arm isn't really big enough. It'd have to be a small Orc Blitzer.
Do some P90X. Once you go through P90X again.
Board game IPs. Well, it's going to be Star Trek. That's going to be anticlimactic.
Yeah, we're kind of predictable that way.
There we go. Top 5
Rings.
short games that often play too long. I like that one.
Those are just saying that.
That really should be a top 10.
Yeah, that's
write that
good.
down for a top 10. That's a good one.
Here we go. Look at
short games that often play too long.
Short games
games that overstay their welcome sometimes. Something like that. I like that one. We'll do top 5 too fiddly games. I like that. That's a good one. Top 5 too fiddly games.
What?
Games that have a lot of extra chits, a lot of paper, not paperwork. What am I looking for? Administrative type stuff you have to keep up with, junk like that.
Who picked this? I'm gonna smack you all.
I like it. It's a good one.
Oh, that's hard. Put on some crazy music.
Oh,
otherwise they're gonna stare at us, staring at things.
All right, we'll pick the next song in the list.
Too fiddly.
Here we go.
Oh, like pitch car. That's funny.
Here we go. Top 5 too fiddly games. I got my number 1.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright, what else? Everything else is downhill from here. Top 5 too fiddly games.
I didn't think about... God. I'm gonna suck at this. Oh, if that's fiddly. See, my list isn't gonna be fiddly. I don't think. I think it's just cracked under the pieces.
I'm gonna put this one. I'm probably gonna get disagreement, but it'll.
Watch Rebecca's confused face. Watch squinty face. I'll do it. I'll troll y'all. You haven't seen me in college. Yes, this is thinking music. It doesn't have any lyrics. Okay, I gotta think about this.
Okay. I got 4. I need one more. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one just because.
I should just put that game because it sucks. No, just kidding. Dang it. It's killing me.
Done.
Oh, I know what it is.
Done!
I actually have a good one for my number 1 and 2. The rest of them, total, as they say, rubbish. Utter rubbish.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yep.
They're in order?
Yep.
Alright.
I just put them in order as I did.
Here we go.
Not a secret, nerd.
My number 5. My number 5. Spirit Island.
Yeah, that's some fiddly nonsense right there.
The only reason I say it's fiddly is because you got the whole if there's already a thing adjacent to the something, you put one of these things, but if it's not adjacent to this, you put a different thing, and yeah, that's why it's fiddly. Disagree with me.
Pairs nicely with the monster drink. They're approving of your music.
Oh, I forgot the name of our. You go ahead. I'm gonna find the name of our.
I want to make sure you're listening so you don't tune me
I'm
out.
listening. I'm listening. I'm on it. I've got it all. I'm listening.
My number 5, Feast for Odin.
Hey, that's my number 4, Feast for Odin.
Is it really?
Yeah, all the little tiny little things you have to Tetris in.
5.
Like little tiny coins you're putting in spots.
Hey,
yeah.
Dean.
you need like a pair of tweezers to put the things on the board.
Dean gave us a new name. I like it.
What is it?
Mr. and Mrs. Shenanigans. I like that.
That's a good one.
I agree.
That's a good one.
All right, so that was your number 4?
Yes.
All right, my number 4, Cube Quest.
How's that fiddly?
Because you knock stuff down, you gotta fix all that crap and then
That's
reflick.
not fiddly.
It's fiddly. All you do is fiddle with cubes.
All right, here we go. My number 3. If you played it, you'll agree. Arkwright.
Oh, yeah.
That one, you got like thousands of little dudes. You have to put in nice, perfect little columns.
I thought about that one, actually.
Yeah. Arkwright.
I'm changing that. That's my number 3.
What? What's your number 3?
Rampage.
That's not fiddly.
Yes, it is. Setting up that game is atrocious. And then all you do is 30 seconds later, blam. And then you play 52,000 pickup. Yay. Just saying.
Number 2, Through the Ages. The logistics on that is insane.
That's my number 2, no joke.
Through the Ages. And number 1, with by a mile, you can't even see the other games. They're so far back from First Martians.
I did that too. Yeah. Ooh.
First Martian.
Woo. Yeah. First Martians. I hate that game so much because the concept just made me like all giddy, and I enjoyed playing it, but getting to the point where we could play it was a blooming nightmare.
Yeah, it was that game.
I'm not really sure why I'm doing British this evening.
Woof. That's why that game's selling for like $5 on the secondhand market.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, First Martians.
That was loud.
Buy a land. That was
loud. You need less of that. Here, trade me.
Sorry. It's either this or I'm snoring. It's your only choice. There's no in between at this point.
That would be about as exciting as watching us write down the top 5 list.
All right, there you go. There's 2 on the spots. Now it's time.
Ooh, yes, Onirim.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that one. Onirim.
Yes, because Benjamin's like shuffling too many cards. Oh, yes.
Onirim, you have to shuffle 70 times.
Oh, really? Ooh, that would drive me crazy.
I've never played that.
Yeah. Well, he says that Robin Crusoe's got shuffly fiddliness. That would be. Well, doesn't Friday? No, Friday doesn't.
You don't shuffle, but you only shuffle 3 times in Friday.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 4, depending. But
RC Royal Crown. What? RC race car.
No, we haven't played Robinson.
Oh,
Crusoe.
Crusoe.
That's what I said.
Caruso. Nuclear.
All right. So we are.
George is
12. All right, we'll take it. 12. Go.
I love you guys so much. 12. Oh, nuts.
And you're going to get a bonus tonight because I'm going to review the back of the box.
Oh, back of the box review. I got to pick a good one. Actually, you guys are going to pick it.
There's a long delay. I must have set the delay wrong on this video. You guys are like way behind us.
Interesting. Okay, number 1 through 3 for the second set, people. 1 through 3 for the second set.
Oh, gosh. Don't pick 1.
2 or 3. 2 or 3.
Don't pick 1. Actually,
someone's gonna pick 1 now.
You've already done. You already done that one?
Have I?
Yeah, not that particular one, but you've done it.
Uh huh. Georgie picks. Oh, I kicked the boxes.
What did you just do?
I knocked boxes over.
Oh man, if people saw what you did, they would cringe.
Yeah, well, guess what?
She just karate kicked
all our games. There's my other toe.
She karate kicked them again. 17 inclusive.
Hey, you know what's cool? Not to compare me to like that, but I'm still playing. Viggo Mortensen actually broke his toe and he kicked that helmet in Lord of the Rings, and he kept acting. Just saying. It's pretty cool.
You just moved. It's like,
it's a ball! Thunderstone! So, Dan, 17 inclusive. Excellent. Well played. All right. I honestly have not played this game in so long. This is probably one of the next games that I'm going to pick because it has been forever. 'Tis a deck builder / dungeon crawly kind of game. And what you are doing is you are building up your peeps and trying to get better warriors, weapons, blah, 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 all that good stuff so you can go and fight increasingly difficult monsters throughout. And that is the long and short of this game. And this game was a slow burn for me. I was very, it's another, but you know I like deck builders. And I was kind of burnt out on the dungeon crawl theme and stuff, but the deck builder thing saved it for me, and the more we play, the more I'm interested in it, and it just kind of slipped through the cracks as of late. I'm not really sure why. Probably the setup. I'm guessing that I'm either thinking there's a lot more setup than there is, or there actually is setup that I have...
Just a little bit of setup.
Yeah, but not bad. I don't know. But it's a really good game, and it's pretty fun. So, deck builder greatness.
So, yeah, so there's a new, like, 3rd edition.
No way, is it really?
Thunderstone Quest out.
Okay.
That I've thought about getting, but we didn't play this one enough to
I was
justify
gonna
getting
say
another
I would
game.
want to play this and play all of it because I feel like we haven't explored all of the cards and stuff yet. We've kept it semi-basic when we've played, and I want to get more into the advanced part of it. So,
Yeah. Well, there you go. Now it's time for the back of the box review. Here we go. So what we got going on here? So let's take a look. So block text. This is crap. Who? No one in the world has ever read this.
I still haven't read that.
No one has read what this says ever. Not even the person that proofread. The publisher who proofread the box did not even read this.
I haven't even checked to see if there's
There could be like a recipe for apple pie right here.
Dude, that okay.
And
That would be the ultimate troll.
no one would
Someone
ever
do
know.
that. I need someone to do that.
No
block
one
text
would
on
ever
the back of
know.
a board game box. That would be amazing.
All right, so that garbage. Got some stats down here. Stats are always good. I love stats. So stats are good.
Such a nerd.
Got a little QR code here. I have no idea what this goes to. It's probably some hidden.
It's a mystery.
It's like a hidden treasure that you probably could get if you someone actually
Subliminal
scanned this.
message. Buy AEG.
All right, so here's the meat of it here. This is some. I like the accountant in me likes bullet points. Bullet points are good. I like bullet points. Learn to play booklet gets you going right away.
Woo!
A two-sided game board for quick, smooth setup. See this is I like this. This is good. This is good.
Yep.
I give this one a good.
What's the rest of this garbage?
Thumbs up. Give you some cards examples what the cards look like, but I have no idea what's going on.
Context.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. So, first thing it should say at the very top, begin a new adventure with Thunderstone Advance. It should say what you're doing here. But anyway, content says contents at the bottom. That's good, but they're very general. More than 500 cards. Okay? Dividers, learn to play, blah, blah, blah. What is the game about?
Well, it says several ones down. Get to the dungeon fast with new cards. So don't use the old ones. They're apparently garbage. And there's things that lurk in every dungeon.
So I like this. I kind of like this. This is crap. Let's read a little bit of it.
Oh no.
Dark towers loom. You wake to a new world. All right, I'm done. I give it a C.
Wow. You're doing an alphabetical grading system now?
I give it a C.
I'm just wondering, are you going to standardize your grading system for the back of the box reviews?
What's that?
You need to standardize your grading system for the back of the box.
It's just whatever mood I'm in at the time.
Oh, that's awesome. It really pairs nicely with my random review. Well played.
All right. So someone asked, have you played Rebellion?
Yes, I have.
So that'll be the next little tidbit.
I did play Rebellion. C.5. George, you're a troll, and I love it. C.5. Yes, I did play Rebellion, and I did find it highly enjoyable. I will always want to play the bad guys, though, because to me, I felt like the Rebellion group was meh. Hunter got to do... Which is odd, because I'm the opposite when I play War of the Ring. War of the Ring, I like playing the good guys and doing all the political nonsense and stuff. And in this game, for some reason, I just really wanted all my Death Stars out and wanted to destroy things and enjoy that very much. And it was a lot of fun. And just learning how to go around and destroy things, that was a cool goal, and I enjoyed that immensely. So, yes, I like that game a lot. But I don't have any interest in playing the Rebellion. I always want to be the Empire.
See, I'm indifferent. I could play either one. I like the Empire, just the kind of zerg the board and kill everything and spread out as quickly as you can.
Yep.
But I also like the Rebellion. The whole hide and seek thing is kind of fun, and trying to the cat and mouse.
That's true.
And try to play mind games. That's what I like, playing mind games on Rebecca, trying to get her to think I'm in certain places when I'm not.
You are obnoxious. That's why you like that. I should have known.
So you can go.
You did enjoy that too much.
You kind of just move some troops over here to guard this area when you're not necessarily going to be in that area, and it's fun. So our game lasted quite a while.
We got interrupted, though. That's not fair.
I didn't complete very many missions until towards the end, and we did get interrupted.
Because I just went and blew up a lot of his
stuff. So it was a long
too.
game, but she enjoyed it. But this is the question I asked. Does the Star Wars help, hurt, or not do anything for you?
It doesn't do anything for me. It actually hurted at first because I'm so over Star Wars. I'm almost back again because I'm so over it, if that makes any sense. So I didn't have any interest in playing it for a long time. And now that I've played it, I'm like, this is a really cool game. I really like this game. So for me personally, but everybody else loves Star Wars, so I'm a freak. I know that. I'm cool with that. But,
yeah, I really like it. It's one of my...
Yeah, it's really awesome.
I wouldn't say one of my super favorites,
Yep.
but it's definitely well up the list.
Yep.
We didn't do a review resolution thing on it because we don't own it. So
yeah. Thanks, Tommy.
It came in, we played, and it left. It's gone again.
They don't trust us. It's like Tommy doesn't trust us. No, it was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Ooh, I like their Walk Steady. Yes, C.5 stars. I like the suggestions for your grading system.
C.5 stars. That's cool.
Yeah, C.5 stars. I like that. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Local cons do you all in chat go to? Ooh, that's a good question. Local cons, people.
We used to go to Dallas Games Marathon, which is kind of a local. It's like
local for us.
It's a monthly meetup.
It's basically a mini con every month. It's amazing.
It's about 100-ish people every month.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And we did that for a while, and then we finally figured, we're going to just do our own game group, and that's what we've been doing for,
over a year.
2.5 years now?
No, I don't think it's been a full 2 years yet, has it?
Yeah, it has.
No way. Wow, time flies.
I think it's been 2.5 years.
Maybe it has. I don't know. I thought it was at least a year. But yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's the local thing. Dallas is lucky that way. We have a lot of really good... There's a lot of neighborhood board gaming groups nearby, too.
Oh, there's tons of meetups.
Just small meetup things.
Our true local con is BGG Con.
Yeah.
And BGG Spring, which we're going to BGG Spring, but we're not going to BGG Con.
Yeah. Because that is my apparently...
Because it's crapped out for like 4 years in a row for me, so I said, I'm done!
I know, I feel so bad. It's apparently the time of year when I get deathly ill, because it's been, 2 years in a row now. I've gotten crazy sick.
Well, you had to work and you couldn't get out of work.
Yeah, and then
the other two you were sick.
Yeah. So that was rough. That was rough. But yeah, our gaming table, we have the Table of Ultimate Gaming.
Table of Ultimate Gaming. I like it quite a bit. I wish I had a bigger house.
Because the table's fine. It's the house.
One end of the table is not usable.
Well, we could make it usable. We'd have to pull it out and
you have to actually. We could use it. But we have to pull it out and angle it through the room. But we mainly got it for us and for filming, so it serves its purpose. But when we get 7-8 people,
game days,
I bemoan the end that's against the wall down there. So, but I love this table. It's probably, from everything I've seen, it's the best, most affordable table that is a true table.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Because they have table toppers and things like that are cheaper, but it's not a true table.
It's like a full-blown table, yeah.
So this one's basically equivalent to one of the big super crazy pricey tables, but instead of having wood, it's got some kind of pressed thing going on here.
Gold pressed latinum.
It's like I don't know what to call it. It's wood, but it's that laminated covering stuff over the wood, so it's not like a true full blown wooden table. And some assembly required, but I think all of them are like that too. So
that was a lot of boxes. Let me just put it that way.
But yeah, I really like it. I really enjoy it. I need a much larger house though, because I would like to have full use of the table. But
bucket list, life goals,
someday. But no, I love it. Love it. We got the little cup holders. It's out of pitcher over there. Those are really cool.
They slide on. They're very cool.
And it has,
and this comes out.
You can buy decorations for it that pop off.
Yep, you can color, change your color schemes and all that good stuff. It's pretty awesome.
It's cool. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, a lot of people love the game toppers. I've heard nothing but good things. If you're looking for one, I would totally go with Berkey's game topper thing. Those are awesome, and he's an awesome guy. So it's like a twofer. It's a win-win.
Yeah, and you can just throw them over whatever table you happen to have. So.
Which is also,
I really thought about doing that, but I really wanted a real, a full-blown.
Well, yeah, because our past table we had in here was dying slowly anyway. It was ancient and like an apartment little table kind of thing.
I'm with you, Dan. Bigger house, bigger board game collection, because we have a coal list down here at the bottom that's getting cold, which we'll go over in a couple of months once we're done officially culling. Because I'm out of shelf space, so Stuff's got to leave. Stuff's coming in, and stuff's coming in tomorrow.
At this rate, Hunter's gonna be like, "Get rid of all your books. I need more room for the board games."
Don't tempt me. But so that's a good transition because
we're getting a new house.
Rebecca, we're moving. Surprise! No. Rebecca is gone this weekend, so I ordered me some games to play this weekend.
What?
So I was hoping they would be in today so we could unbox them, but they're not. It's coming in tomorrow, but I want to unbox them because I want to talk about them and open them up and actually dig into them. So we're going to have an extra special live show Thursday night that's just going to be a basic, it's going to be like an unboxing of out of the delivery box and then an unboxing of the games in the delivery box. So it's going to be an unboxing of an unboxing. It's like unboxing Inception.
So I'm guessing then, since you got these for the weekend, to quote a certain Murph brother, can you solo that?
Some of them can be sold that.
Okay. Or they're also games you can play with the chitlins.
Yes.
Aha.
Possibly, maybe.
Ooh,
maybe.
Bonus shenanigans.
So
that's
we're
right,
gonna
Hoser.
do an unboxing and then an inner unboxing.
Kabuki wins. How many Felds could a Stefan Feld if a Stefan Feld could Feld? I looked up at the wrong time. I was like, how many Felds are there?
Unboxing and then unboxing. So that's going to be Thursday. Look for that coming up. I'll schedule this as soon as we're done tonight. And then next Tuesday, I don't know how long we've been on. Have we been on for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been an hour.
Yeah,
all right, so we're wrapping up. That's good. All right, so next Tuesday, we're going to do the top 10
games under 30
minutes, and I'm going to actually stick to that this time because I kind of cheated it last time.
Right.
So
I think it's with an F, Kabuki. I think you're right.
And we did not get Nessa's video done again, but when she gets back Sunday,
state. My kids are going to state.
We're going to do Nessa's video, so look for that next week. We hope. We keep like getting busy with family junk. So.
Family junk.
Continuing the wrap up.
We have like 8 minutes, man. That's a long wrap up. I saw something. What was the question?
What?
Oh, I saw something. I'm gonna have to scroll up through.
Guess
the
we're
chat.
not wrapping up, but anyway.
Yeah.
What'd you see?
Scroll up because I saw a couple things I wanted to. People said something and I was gonna. Huh? Whoa. Okay. Oh, cool. You guys have a lot of, Oh, The Purge with Dave. Yes, Dave and Ilka. That's been pretty dang funny. I agree. That's pretty awesome. Oh, gosh. Okay, you went through something. I missed the other one. But yes, that show's hilarious. We love that.
So we are going to, after they officially get purged, I'm going to make a list, and then we're going to go through why we're purging the ones we're purging. So,
yeah, that's pretty smooth.
Right now we have...
You did a good job matching, you're right.
Not to spoil it, I'm not going to say what they are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games we're purging.
All I can say, and the only thing we should say about
15.
Is that you should go with and meet us at the meetup.
These games are not going to be sold. Hint, hint.
You just need to be at BGG Spring.
I thought we weren't going to tell anybody.
Well, you were about to tell them what the games were.
No, I wasn't. I said I wasn't. I said I was telling them how many.
Oh.
15 games.
Well, we might say something.
So, 15
happen
games.
with them. Or maybe we'll show them off and be like, haha, no one gets any. I don't know.
When we get rid of those 15 games, we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Nessa
5,
top 10.
6 shelves freed up.
Nessa's very excited about her top 10.
6 shelves.
That's true. That's a lot of shelves.
Yeah, Nessa's top 10 is ready. We just have to film it.
She's very ready. And she's hidden her list from everyone. I helped her, like, she wanted help with how to make a good ranking system, so I kind of showed her like kind of what Tom does with the cards and placing them and putting them in order. So, but she did all of that, and she ranked them all by herself, and so I know what they are because I was helping her with the spelling. But other than that, no one else knows.
Yeah, she wanted to tell me. I wanted to be a surprise so I can react to it as we go, because I'm curious.
Yep.
I'm curious what it is, because she's played a lot of games in the last since she last played the list. She probably played 40 games, maybe 50 games since the last time she made her list. So she's played a ton of new games. So she's starting to kind of dabble into the lighter family games.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah, she's
almost, not quite, but she's almost vacated the kids' games. But she still has a handful.
Oh no, she's loving them too. Yeah, but she likes to every once in a while dive into something a little meatier because I think she kind of wants to hang out with the adults more and play with that stuff, and so she
likes doing teams. She'll help someone.
Loves
yes, we played Teotihuacan.
Love it.
We love it. I've only played it twice. I want to play it some more. I think I got spanked both times I played it. I think you beat me, and I think when we played in a group, I got spanked too. So
that's kind of funny. Buy War of the Ring. Buy Apple Pie Recipe.
We haven't played Thunderstone yet. We need to play it.
That's not going anywhere yet, people. The levy was dry. Oh, dear. Finca is on the list of games to go? Oh, heck no.
No, the girls love
Oh, on
game.
Nessa's list. Probably. I can't remember.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I honestly, I'll have to look again. Yeah, Nessa loved that one.
We have to get off our
true.
duff and film, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend, we need to film a new intro.
Yes!
Nessa's gone from, like, this big to, like, this
and
big.
And Caitlin's 5'2" now.
I wasn't 5 foot until I was 14 or 15 years old.
But guys have a later growth spurt, for one thing. And, yeah, and Caitlin wears my shoes. And she's 5'2". I don't know when this crap happened.
So, yeah, so we need to film
ridiculous.
a new one because they're not... It's been 2 years since we filmed a new intro.
Dan says, everybody bring your Cole games to BGG Spring to give to us.
Yeah, that's about the way it worked out.
Hey, that'd be good. Then we're like, oh, darn, we have all these games. We got to move.
I don't want to move. That's the thing. I
know. Because then you have to move.
There is way too much inertia in this house to move. There is a lot of crap, man. We got like probably 2,000 books and 600 games. Ugh.
I think you may be a bit short on the books.
Yeah,
There's probably 2,000 books in the game room.
Yeah, there's a lot of books.
I would cull my books for a move. Maybe.
I don't need
that's a sacrifice.
Get rid of them all. I don't need them.
No, that's the fantasy and sci-fi stuff, man. If anything, that's the stuff that stays. I'm just saying. Fighting words.
Yeah, the girls.
Oh yeah,
the girls
that's true.
Are
You saw them on that.
Humongous.
Yeah.
So we just. Speaking of the cruise, we just signed up for the Dice Tower cruise. Today, we're going back. We're very excited. Since we can't make Dice Tower Con, that's going to be our Dice Tower Con, I guess, because I will, at my current job, I will never
get to do it again. Yeah.
Never go to a Dice Tower Con again. Not going to happen.
It's really stinks, actually.
Rise of Fenris. We finished Rise of Fenris.
Fenris Rose.
I really, here's my opinion on this.
Okay. I'm curious now.
So, not to spoil a lot of things. I really enjoyed all the content that got unlocked. But the campaign wasn't much of a campaign, really.
Spoilers.
Because we played it 2-player. I think it may have been better with more.
But
it's
it
almost
changed the fact that the campaign wasn't really a campaign.
I don't think so. But basically, if you ever looked at the Tuscany,
that'd be cool, Michael.
Tuscany version of viticulture, basically it's a modular thing, and the way they tell you to do it is you play a game of viticulture. Whoever wins picks one of the modules, and then you play with that module, and then the winner of that game picks the next module, and so forth and so on. Rise of Fenris seemed very modular with me, with kind of a campaign layered on top of it. I mean, there was some story, there was some progression, but legacy. It's not. It didn't feel like. I guess it's not truly a legacy game. It didn't feel like a legacy game. It didn't feel like a. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. I totally get that. It is.
But the content was amazing. The stuff that we got. Yeah,
I was gonna say
amazing.
I loved it. I have a hard time thinking of it as a legacy game because now we have stuff that we can use.
Hey, Matt. Spoilers.
I'll leave that there.
Someone asked about Breakout EDU. What's that?
Breakout EDU. No, I have not. I'm going to go play with that. Oh, I think I've heard about that. I haven't had time to explore that. That's something that I'm going to have to research in the summer. Yes, I have heard about that, and I'm intrigued. But yeah, this is like the worst time of year for me to, unfortunately, explore new options and things right now. Yeah, in fact, I was just looking at this, like roughly the schedule for this summer, and I've got a training session that's a week long. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some kids go to nationals. Unless something crazy happens, they're going to make nationals this weekend. They're really good, which means the whole week of the end of July is toast. And like, if I'm like, Dice Tower Con would have been another trip on that, and I'm like,
oh, we're going to try to get to Criticon this year.
Yay! When is that?
Second or third week in July.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's not the fourth week though.
No.
Okay, woo! I was like, I will have a fit if it's during the same time. But yeah. So there's so much traveling, but that'd be cool. Yeah. And you always end up working, even the time that you got to go to Dice Tower Con, you ended up having to work at night.
Yeah.
That stunk. So
it's just I can't do the first week.
First week it's our favorite
week of the month does not work for me at all. It just does not work.
See, yeah, I'm with you, Chin. Like,
yeah, the extra stuff.
It's just
is going to be added into our future stuff.
It's so cool. Yeah, I really like that.
That makes extra stuff added in the future stuff.
Yeah, the escape room themed company for education. That just, oh my gosh, that sounds so cool.
I want to escape from having to do an escape room.
Well, I wouldn't take you.
Actually, I think I might actually like escape rooms. Maybe.
I'm not playing with you, but you have a wonderful time. I will go play with another team of people. Maybe a competing team to see who gets the best time.
I'd be the person sitting in the corner doing the math puzzle.
They're like, here, have a Rubik's Cube. Go play. Go play.
Oh, man.
But yeah. No, Rise of Fenris.
Oh, I got right down.
I have like really random tonight, but that's really good. Oh, preach it, Nerf. Yes. I want to escape from having meetings. This should be emails. Good grief. Seriously. That is a thing. And it exists, I swear, in no matter what job you have. If there are emails in your job, you will have meetings that could have fit in that email. Oh. I know you've had those too. You have those in spades.
What's that?
The meetings that really should have been like an email to people. You don't have that? No? No way.
I usually get out, for the most part, out of meetings like that.
Oh, do you?
But I do. I usually answer probably between, in an average day, I go through about 200 emails a day.
Oh, yeah.
About 200.
That's fun.
So it's really fun when you go on a week vacation, you come back to like 1,200 emails. That's always real great to do.
Wee!
About 200 emails a day.
Yep. Yeah, that's hardcore. Jason flying back and forth to Dice Tower and then back to Miami for work. That guy is a machine. He is the gaming machine for a reason. You guys wouldn't even want it. I would be so loopy. I'd be like, what are we playing? And they're like, did you drink? Nope, just didn't sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I don't know how we got on the Jason topic, but I think Tom said that, like, during the cruise, Jason showed Tom his, because your Fitbits show you your sleeping patterns.
And he's like,
he was averaging 3 hours sleep a night.
Well, there's so much to see and do. I get it. I totally get it. And he's like a kid in a candy store on the cruise, man. He was doing everything.
He was everywhere.
He was
everywhere.
Yep. It's pretty awesome.
Stop CCing me. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that.
Reply all.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if we have a reply all storm, I come back to like 3,000 emails.
That was probably my favorite Dilbert cartoon. Where they had a send all to the company-wide email, and it was like, please stop hitting reply all to this. You're really crowding everyone's email boxes. And he hit reply all and goes, I agree. Sentence. And I was like, yes.
No, it says,
that sums it
why
up.
am I on this email? Please remove me from this email. And then that's when you go into Outlook and you go, rule. Anything with this title goes to trash. Done. 3 seconds. All right, folks.
That's true, Kabuki. Being single, having no children makes a difference.
So look for us Thursday night with a special, I like it, unboxing squared, someone called it. So unboxing.
I like it.
It's like those, what's those little Russian dolls?
The matryoshkas?
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Where you pop
the
it
nesting
off
dolls,
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's what was that again?
The nesting dolls.
No, the other name.
Oh, matryoshkas?
Yeah, it's that unboxing.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. But yeah, that's awesome.
All right, we're out of here, folks. We'll see you in 2 nights, or 2 days, or 2 mornings, depending on where you're at.
48 hours.
48 hours from now. Well, 47 hours from now.
Whoa, math.
47 hours from now. We'll see you for a super duper unboxing.
Goodbye.
Bye.